This is Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta. It's the Colorado Buffaloes against the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Georgia Tech making some noise in college football last season, going 9-4. This team was strong in the ACC at 6-2 overall. Brent Key looking to keep that consistency and continuity heading into 2026. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Buffaloes will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll test the right side here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Grab behind the line. It's Hosley. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle, but he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this defense. They are doing such a good job.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. Look out, he's got space ahead. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. It's 1st down and 5 after the penalty. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's just got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Snags a quick throw. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Looks right for a quick completion. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Chris, this is just a great opportunity early in this game. Now they're set up inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, maybe 4 chances to put this in the end zone and a chance to really get this thing started the right way.
The Yellow Jackets looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So it's still first and goal, but they have to overcome the unfortunate delay of game penalty. Running back with the football. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Grab behind the line. It's May. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field. Looking to throw. It's Lewis.
Fires it to the wideout. caught over the middle. It's Moore. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Georgia Tech with the lead here, Joe. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the pressure's on. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
The key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Chris, at first I thought he was going to get picked off here. He throws that ball right into traffic, and his wide receiver bails him out. This is when a player goes above the X's and O's. The defense does everything right. They're in position to make a play, and the wide receiver makes the offense right because he goes and snatches that ball in a contested catch.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Mental mistake by the defense. Offense gets 5 yards out of it. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Here comes the rush. With the catch, it's Hosley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. He's got a man down the middle. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Quarterback keeps the football. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Look at the big man in the middle. Muck things up. I tell you, this is so difficult for an offense because as a quarterback, you're not reading the defensive tackle. You're expecting him to be blocked. But when he wins, he can beat that interior offensive line. There's nowhere to go with the football. The quarterback makes the right read based on the end, and yet he's still tackled for a loss.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
To throw, it's Lewis. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. And now the run off the left tackle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play called. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. That's caught. It's May. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. Getting set. Here's second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Chris, there are some times on third down as a quarterback, you feel like you're playing against 12 or 13 guys, and that's an example of it. Look at this. The coverage is excellent. You're trying to throw the ball short of the line to gain and rely on yards after the catch, but even if this ball was caught, there's nowhere to go. The coverage was tremendous.
He missed it. Off target that time. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap, and he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Buffaloes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And Georgia Tech will spend its 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Buffs.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half, and they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He hands it off from the gun. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the ball is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline. It's Young.
In order to be a good passing team, throwing the ball short, it has to be on time and accurate. This is late, it's too far outside, and he's got a toe tap just to get a catch. At this point, it's just good for the wide receiver that he's able to get a catch on the ball.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Across the 30. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
Chris, we're going to look back on this play as one of the defining plays of this game. With the lead, this offense is able to just hand the football off and get the first down on 3rd and long. This defense has got to be demoralized. They felt like they were going to get off the field, and they weren't able to do so. Again, this game, as critical of a play as we're going to have in this game.
He's running out of time here. The sure hands. It's Young. And the Bucs will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down. We're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Lewis. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Back-to-back deep shots. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Oh, what a move. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Give it to the back again. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Caught by the receiver. And the Buffaloes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice grab. It's May. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Inside the 25. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. QB decides to keep it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This is a really nice job by this offense on 2nd down to create 3rd and manageable. Now on this down and distance, you've got the entire playbook at your disposal, and it's such an easier conversion for your offense.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A sophomore member of that offensive line. And the Yellow Jackets will line up here on 1st down and goal. It's a quick grab. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Bootleg looking to throw. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That's a great route by this tight end. It's 3rd down. You know you want to go to him because he is a matchup advantage against this defense. And he is so because he uses his body here as leverage, and he just posts the defense up for a touchdown. That's a beautiful jump. I don't know why they didn't do that on 1st or 2nd down.
Now the all-important extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, I always assume that a corner can just cover because he's a corner. But what I always love to see, this is my favorite part of watching a corner play, is he physical in the run game? Will he come up there and make a tackle? I know this is a little pop pass jet sweep, so it's technically a pass, but this is a physical run fit from a corner on the outside.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
That is a great run on 2nd and long. I think they caught the defense off guard a little, Chris. You can see them back playing the pass. There's nobody left in that run defense, and they're able to hit them with a big gain. Now they create a 3rd and manageable situation. That's a really good play call from the play caller.
Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? They stop him again for no gain. Now it's 4th down.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
The Buffaloes will send the punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. All tied up at the end of 3. The 4th quarter will decide this. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 2nd down after that previous play. QB keeper all the way. Fights through a tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
What a frustrating drive. You can go down in a tie ball game. All you need is a field goal to basically win the game. And the defense comes up with a massive sack here on 3rd down to force a 4th down punt. You've got to punt this one away. There's no way you can go for this one and give your opponent the ball in positive territory.
The Yellow Jackets will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Dropping back, it's Lewis. looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They're going to run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
These zone pressures are so difficult to identify for the offensive line. The defensive line is going to be slanting, so that movement causes them some problems. And here the linebacker is able to get himself free as he's blitzing in the middle of the line of scrimmage. Again, the identification becomes very difficult for the offensive line. It's why they use these quite a bit defensively, and it's why they're so effective.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
And the Buffaloes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Second down now after the sack. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
3rd down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
What a demoralizing conversion for this defense. They set them up. There's 3rd and long. They're in long-range field goal position, and yet you let them off the hook. It's a good completion by the quarterback, but this defense has got to be kicking themselves. Now they're set up inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? He's swarmed by the defense. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Chris, you can feel the tension in this building. This home crowd trying to pull this offense across the goal line. Get them in for the score. Most critical moment of the game. Here it is. Got to make a play.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they retake the lead.
What a clutch kick by this kicker. Ice in his veins, and now they lead in this ball game in the 4th quarter. That's a good offensive series, enough execution to put yourself in scoring range, and he buries it. I tell you, that was a great kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I know throwing the football over the middle of the field is difficult, but this one is on time. It's on target. This wide receiver has got to catch that football. I know that the defense is closing in, but it's really not about the yards after the catch. Secure it and then protect yourself for the oncoming hit.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, now it's such a precarious situation for this offense. You just gave up a sack. Now it's 3rd and forever. You got to be worried about this pass rush gaining momentum and getting to the quarterback. There's got to be something safe. You're down in this ball game. You really can't punt it away here in the 4th quarter. Maybe get half of it back, create some sort of a more manageable 4th down scenario.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Mendoza. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Just have to make a better throw than that. It's quick game. It's a slant. This is an easy throw, but if you jump at it, a lot of times it's behind the intended receiver, and here that's clearly the case.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That's their 1st. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. The pass rush closing in. When the pressure gets home, he's dropped right there, and the deficit will remain where it is. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback still with the football. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. 3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They stop him short, so it's 4th down, in field goal range, down 3. What's the coach going to do here?
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. And this to tie the game here in the final minute. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And the game is tied here in the final seconds.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Moves the ball up to the 30. And now the unique experience of a college football overtime. The format is unique. A coin toss will decide the choice of playing on offense or defense. Most teams choose to play defense first, and then each side will get a possession beginning from the plus 25-yard line.
You're exactly right, Chris. You want to play defense so you would know exactly what you need to do with your offensive possession here in the first overtime. But this is an opportunity for your coordinators, your play callers, your head coach to take stock. What worked for you during the course of that last quarter or the second half, and lean into those things. Where are you having success? Those are the plays that you need to call right here.
Finds his man. It's Hosley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's a good start right there. Not a huge play down the field, but certainly something that you can build on from a rhythm standpoint. And as the pressure increases in overtime as a quarterback, you've got to rely on your timing, your ball placement. Those are the things that'll carry the day.
Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I've always felt like as an offensive coordinator, you need to take stock in what's worked so far today, and it's got to be your best stuff. What formation, what personnel group, what players have succeeded in this ball game, and you got to go with that here in overtime.
And the back now goes in motion to the air. It's Mendoza. Throws to the tight end. Trying for a pick six to win the game. That's it. Game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime. And now the unique experience of a college football overtime. The format is unique. A coin toss will decide the choice of playing on offense or defense. Most teams choose to play defense first, and then each side will get a possession beginning from the plus 25-yard line.
You're exactly right, Chris. You want to play defense so you would know exactly what you need to do with your offensive possession here in the first overtime. But this is an opportunity for your coordinators, your play callers, your head coach to take stock. What worked for you during the course of that last quarter or the second half, and lean into those things. Where are you having success? Those are the plays that you need to call right here.
Looking to the end zone. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. A pitch and catch to win it. What a moment for this quarterback and this receiver. You get involved in a play like this, it's remembered forever, Joel.
Chris, you walk out onto the field and you know a touchdown wins it. There is a lot of freedom in that possession. You can see that freedom with the way that he played. That was so smooth, and he executed that perfectly. Beautiful ball, beautiful catch. They're going to win this game. What a moment for this group.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.